This young man gave me some wonderful advice when I was really, I don't know if it was advice, it was just like words of wisdom. It was just like his spiritual take on things. And I knew that you were special. And I don't know, he's really a nice guy. So I'm going to tell you what's going on here, Anton. We've been just talking and chilling and getting medicated and trying to talk about positive things, but heading back down the negative path. That's the truth. Yep. A couple of us are grieving, kind of new, probably. You know me. And one person is not sure about cannabis, is just here new to this and is experiencing, I don't know what's going on, but she's nervous. So I just want to welcome everybody for coming today. Thank you very much. And welcome Anton, who's going to hopefully make our spirits rise a little bit today. Thank you.
Comes something. From the nothing of what this community has been, comes something. We have the leaders here like Rain Baker, we have the two hippies here. Awesome, Jerry and Sue. They've been here throughout this fight for most of their lives. And we have people new to the circle in a sense that are coming and joining what I call the war on weed, a bastardized war for the past 70 plus years, because they want to know the truth, because they've been in pain, their lives are affected. We were saying earlier, a lot of us are here because we grieve, because we don't know how to express correctly our grief. And that's another thing that the circle is great for, is because when we're in a circle, we share each other's stuff. We share, okay, your weight is my weight, The circle takes on that balance, in a sense. It takes on that ability to distribute the love. So that's what it's important for. We're here for support, for a community. This is we call it the Church of Rastafari. Don't really know what else to call it. But even the Rastafarians meet in circles. They sit there and they'll just they honor their version of the Creator by smoking a lot. They get a lot of cannabinoids in their system. They get medicated, as they call it, and it helps them to put aside or to alleviate the stresses and the pains of everyday world and life. To sit down and realize that it's going to be okay. One of the things that I've learned and realized, I've been studying to be a medicine man for a while, for the Chiricahua Apache. And that embraces all kinds of walks of life the way that I see it. It's a red road. And as a medicine man, I should be able to walk on almost everybody else's spiritual path. That's my goal. That's what we do. For the Indians, we call them soul flyers. We call them dancers, dreamers, whatever. The medicine man, it's a different term that came up with it, but I stick to it. I'll wear that and be that, because that's what we're here for. The medicine for me got in my system when I was young. And it just started getting me to talk and learn more about what was going on. I never did a substance that I didn't learn about. And this is the coolest substance that I've ever learned about, because everything else stops. Synthetic. But your plant-based substances, they were around before we were. So these plant-based substances, which are great for us, and the safest one being marijuana in general, is you can't die from it. You can't overdose, no harm. The only thing it's going to do is make you happier, healthier, and higher. I mean, it's something that all of us can be inspired by and live with correctly and safely. It's one of the reasons that doctors over 120 years ago used to give it to the people, because of what's known as self-titration. Titration, big word for being able to choose your own dose. And that's why for different people, new users might eat a little bit, heavy users like myself might eat a lot. But I know when my effective dose reaches, I know when I'm saying, okay, cool, no more. If I go any further, my motor skills might be affected, my speech or whatever, I know that. It allows me to make those judgment calls as well. With alcohol, you can't do that. Alcohol shuts down your impairment, or it impairs your mind, impairs your judgment, and so the more you drink on that, the more you're like, nah, I can keep drinking. You get in trouble. I know that happens with a lot of other substances too. Even like your pain drugs and prescriptions that they say is safe, and you get them from a doctor. It's not necessarily true.